welcome to Scruff of the Neck TV live on Twitch. I'm Jack Wood and thank you so much for joining us today. I know you've got a lot of choice. You've got the Euros, you've got Love Island, but look no further if you have to strap in hunks because we've got Delmers on the way very soon and about to take their tops off for some reason. We've got SYFTA and joining me is Harry from SYFTA. How are you, mate?
I'm not bad, are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. You got some guns.
Thank
you could do the Love Island thing. Look at that.
Application come through, yeah.
Yeah, if you just get the band a little bit bigger, it'll come to you. They'll ask you. You can do that. You'd be walking around the pool with your guitar out. One of those.
That'll be it. They do that talent contest, don't they, on Love Island? That'll be my little one player SYFTA tune.
You'd woo them with Breathe.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, I do that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so relatable. It'd be brilliant. And don't forget, guys, on Twitch, if you've got any questions for SYFTA or just general chit-chat, get involved on the chat. Jack Wood, sponsored by Guinness. Not yet, but it's going to happen. See, this is things like that. It's my continued grasp to be sponsored by something. Harry, if you wanted to be sponsored by a brand, what would you go for? Let's try and make it happen.
KFC.
KFC.
It's up there. I do love chicken.
You're not doing well, though, because you had a cheeky Scrandos, didn't you? Before?
That's cheating, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, you're not sticking to the brand. What'd you go for?
Sunset Burger.
Sunset.
Is that it? Yeah.
That's an
Sunset
unusual
Burger,
choice. Yeah. What did everyone else go for? Sunset Burger.
I want half chicken.
Oh. Five. Oh, do you know what? I'm a thigh guy. Yeah. When it comes to Nando's. So how hot did you guys go? Because I got to say, like, it's a bit of a danger zone if you're going too hot before a gig.
We spoke about this. We were like medium, no more, because, you know, we don't want to be halfway through a set needing the toilet.
Just getting the sweat.
Yeah.
That's it,
sweating out all the spice on stage.
Yeah, we could tell because you'd be doing the songs at like double speed, just like in the view of the toilet. Guys, just play this on a loop. I'll be right back. So SYFTAs. We got to talk about your band, probably. That's why you're here. Got to mention it a little bit. You formed from an old band.
Salvador, yeah. So, a good few years ago now, like, we had Dom in the band, and then Joe turned up a few years later. But
like a lost puppy.
Like a lost puppy. Well, it's charity, innit?
Yeah.
I had just been kicked out of another band, so.
Oh, really?
I was too small.
You're too small to be in the band, or the band was too small?
No,
too small for him.
You were too small.
He's the only like sub 6 foot member of the band.
You have to be this high to join the band. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah. Apparently, I look like the bassist's son.
Were you?
No, I don't think so.
Something you got to know.
Dad.
So, are you guys comfortable with Joe's height then? Is that okay now?
I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
Nah, he's smaller than me, so it was all good.
Yeah. Is that so? It's different.
Oh,
for
you got to be
guys.
smaller than me in the
Got-
band. Yeah.
Is everyone smaller than you in the
I
band?
think so. Or we're pretty much quite.
Yeah. It shouldn't matter, should it?
We're quite like same height, really, aren't we? I think I'm slightly taller.
What? There was a picture of all you guys, and you all had like the same haircut at one point. Why did you stop doing that? I quite enjoyed it.
I keep my hair the same.
They were all copying at one point.
That'd been early on, wouldn't it?
You all actually like move your hair over to the same side. Is
We
that a
do.
conscious?
Yes,
Is that a
we do.
conscious decision?
No, I think it's.
Yeah. Maybe that's what kept you like. Oh, he does put his hair the right way. Maybe we'll let him in the band.
To be fair, when I joined, I had no hair. I was.
What was it? The first photo shoot we got, the fella was like budget Sam Fender.
Poundland. Well, you had no hair. Like
Yeah, I did a skinhead last summer. Last summer, summer 2019.
like bald, so like the photos was bouncing off it.
Yeah, mate.
Wow, I can't imagine it, mate. Bring it back.
Well, you had it
No.
whooshed up, as me nan would say.
Yeah, whooshed up
whoosh
now.
it.
Yeah.
Whoosh it. Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I should do now. Just do that.
Bring back the
Out the
whooshing,
door.
man. But like SYFTAs, you're doing great. Like one of your first gigs was supporting the K's at the Ritz.
Yeah, it was a bit of a mad one. The thing is, we got given that gig and we didn't even have a name for the band because we knew we were rebranding from Salvador.
Yeah.
We
So you got
offered
booked
the
to
gig.
Salvador.
Yeah. No, they just said, "Oh, we're booking you," but like never really asked for the name. Knew like us, we had to pass to Salvador.
Yeah.
And we sat in the studio going, "What we're gonna call it?" And then, you know, he come up with it.
What does SYFTAs mean?
Do you know what? When I thought of it, it was because it was from an Oasis tune. But we had someone the other day message us. Who was it gonna go? Someone messaged us the other day saying,
What's his name? Is it Andy?
I can't remember his
The
name.
K's fan.
Andy Burnham.
No, I wish it was Andy Burnham. Is it Andy Burnham? If you're watching.
Yeah. He's a big SYFTAs fan, I've heard.
But no, what did some old lady went up to him and was like, "Oh, what's that on your shirt?"
Shut your face.
No, it was
Nah,
shit.
something worse than that.
It was.
Shut.
I'm sorry,
the
mum.
sound.
I've got to look at the
Face.
word.
It was.
I've got it
Shut-
on my phone if you want me to get
your
it up.
face.
It was shut your
I've got it
fucking
on my
trap
phone.
arseholes, is what she said. Sorry, mum.
Yeah, that,
Shut your
Sorry
face,
to
tight
my friends and
arseholes.
family.
What? Shut your face, tight arseholes.
something like that.
Fucking trap arseholes.
That's
Oh,
it. Yeah,
shut your
yeah.
fucking trap arseholes. That's all I'm going to think about now when I see you guys. So what Oasis song is SYFTA from?
Yeah.
Shaker Maker. Oh, so you don't even know what it means, but a woman tells
Yeah,
you
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's a record shop in Manchester as well. So
Yeah.
Ah.
It says,
the line is like, "You used
Mr.
to sell me
SYFTA
songs."
sells me songs.
Yeah.
Ah,
And the record store's SYFTA.
well,
or
there
Mr.
we go.
SYFTA.
But you guys are from Widnes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm from Warrington and I
yeah,
will
no,
refuse to be tarred with the same brush.
But I saw in another interview, you said you wanted to kind of get Widnes on the map for its like music scene. Is
Yeah.
there many other bands coming up through there?
There is, I'm trying to think, there's the Racket, who are like similar genre to us. Strangers, which is another mate's band, Liam.
All one-word bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the Odds. I don't know if you've heard of them, the Acoustic Odds.
No, I
They just had
haven't.
an album, haven't they? In iTunes.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
kind of like.
They get to number one. Is it number one?
It's like acoustic covers of like dance tunes from like the 90s.
That sounds.
Yeah, it is really good.
They've
Flipping
got,
ace.
they've
It
got a
in the
massive
charts, yeah.
following. Like they've got like what 80,000 followers on Twitter.
Yeah, yeah.
But they get booked like every week to just do gigs everywhere.
I bet you're like, oh, we'll support you, mate. Don't you
Yeah.
worry.
The funny thing is, we were supposed to support them next month, but you're in Amsterdam, aren't you?
Well, I don't know if I am anymore because.
Oh. where was the venue? It's in Liverpool. It was Hangar 34.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
So, but okay, there's potentially more gigs coming up for them as long as you're not in Amsterdam. As long as you don't have a little holiday, that's fine. But then there was another big support slot that you got postponed a little bit, which was you were supposed to be supporting the Ratons.
Yeah, on that poster. You
There's,
can
a,
see
there's a
it,
poster in the
yeah.
corner that we
Yeah,
can't in any way
Gutted.
get onto it. It did look exciting. Is that gonna be redone? Are we gonna see you with the Ratons
I
anytime
don't-
soon?
I don't think we're on the new dates.
Yeah,
to
no,
be
we're not.
honest.
We're most definitely not.
Yeah, I
They've
mean,
outgrown you. It's fine.
we've got a few others. I mean, we were filling in, weren't we? There was a few bands that couldn't make certain dates, and then like we got offered them.
Yeah.
So they've been rearranged without us.
Oh, that's okay. We'll get you some better gigs and dates and stuff. Because you guys are doing. You've managed to get squeezing some gigs, even though in these strange times. You're down in London not that long ago. What was that gig at?
Amersham Arms in London.
that's good.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Like pub at the front and then little venue at the back. I think it's that like
It's communal.
It is,
It
yeah,
feels
it's
not
like
that pressured.
Venue.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we sold it out. Just saying. It was socially distanced, but we sold it out.
Yeah. Well, that's the best. Keep it that way. Then keep selling all the stuff out, can't you?
Because it's only half capacity.
Yeah.
How did you find? Like, 'cause I'm guessing everyone was sat down. Like, and I did like a DJ set for some people, and they all sat down. So like, all I got was a bit of that. So like,
I don't think the rules were that adhered
Oh,
to.
okay.
Like, they
Yeah.
were and they
There were
weren't.
bouncers that were full on
Yeah,
sale,
yeah, yeah.
people if they stood up.
yeah.
People still work hard.
Yeah, I mean, Chris come up to the mic, did he? Or was that the first time?
I can't remember.
I think it
Our
was.
promoter.
It
was
was
it
the-
his
it was the
birthday,
first
wasn't
gig.
it? No, he come up. It was his birthday. Both
He
times.
did it on the first gig.
Yeah,
as
as
well.
well.
Didn't he?
Who's Chris? For anyone who doesn't know who
He's
Chris
the-
is.
sorry, he's the promoter.
That's
he,
good
he
to
puts,
know.
he does Quinfest, which is like he just puts on like bands he likes and comes
He's-
from
he's
everywhere.
just a
Oh, we've
great
had
guy.
DJ Lou Clark. Big up.
Yes, Lewis.
Have the K's been in touch with you boys yet? Are you supporting them this year? So we've got an
Short,
inside.
sharp answer is no.
No, but we are very open to that.
Yeah.
Where are you reading this, by the way?
It's the bottom one, mate.
Oh yeah.
Did they not teach you that in
No,
Witness?
I couldn't see it.
These are words.
No, they've not been in touch. No. They,
No.
they've not.
One day though, one day. So your latest single's Gamble.
yeah.
This is big. It's a big tune,
Thank
and
you.
you
Thank you.
got some Radio X play, didn't it?
Thank you very
Yeah,
much for that.
thank you.
Yeah, nah.
Jack.
Well, all I did was send it across, mate. I was
Inside.
merely but a mailman. But I've heard your new tune. Are you going to be playing that tonight?
We are. It's called Keeping Me.
It is.
I was thinking about this the other day as well, by the way. I actually can't remember why I called it Keeping Me, so don't ask me why we call it Keeping Me.
kind of want to ask you that now. But I really like, obviously no one else has heard the chorus yet, unless you saw them live at the Amersham Arms. And it says, take me back to school where the grass was long.
Descriptive.
Yeah. Like, I was like, has he got the saying wrong where the grass was green?
Have I got the what?
Because there's a saying, the grass is always green
Oh,
on the
yeah,
other
yeah,
side. I
yeah.
thought, were you playing on that?
Oh, no. It's like, do you know, in
Is it-
school, well, you have the people and they come and cut the grass, but like when they cut the grass in school, for some reason, the cutters don't collect it. Like
Yeah.
the grass is still on top,
Yeah.
even though it's been cut.
So-
it's like in the summer, yeah. So on the field in the summer, and you're allowed to go on the grass in school. Like you're only allowed to do it in the summer, aren't you?
Yeah.
And like it's been
It just
cut
it just
and-
felt long.
yeah, it's long.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I just thought maybe
That's how it's been caught.
maybe the other thing is because I thought maybe you were quite short at school and the grass just seemed
just
longer.
seemed dead long. And yeah,
Yeah. Just wading through it. But like, what was weird is like, it just reminded me because we used to. I did this. It might just been my school, but if someone was like quite troublesome in class, they gave up on them and just let them garden.
What do you mean?
Like we'd just be like, you'd be sat there doing your maths class, and then like some guy in your year just walked by like with a bin bag, like collecting loads of grass clippings, because like they were sort of like, well, he's not going to
Sort of
pass it.
slavery is
You know,
this?
he's not going to pass it, so have a bin bag. Like, did that not happen in your?
To be fair, my old school used to do that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
if
but
it-
it was like as a punishment, kids would have to like either go in at the weekend and like clean up, or they'd have to do shit around the school.
They
Like
just-
we went different schools.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they definitely did.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't happen.
Jack was defo that kid. Let's be honest. Ha ha ha, guys, it's so funny. But yeah, it's a big tune. Like, I do think the chorus is even bigger than
Gamble.
the last one. And do you feel like you keep having to
Up
outdo
it.
yourselves? Is there a pressure you've created for yourselves to be like, well, we sort of are getting these anthemic choruses, like, so then if you're writing it, it's not got a big chorus, you're a bit like, is this SYFTA?
Yeah, well, I know what you mean. We're playing a few tunes tonight, and like some of them don't focus on the chorus as much. Like, I'm trying to think what one it's called. I can't even remember it. What's one of the new ones?
We have a
that's-
lot of songs that when
There's
we
not
write
no
them,
sleep.
we
Oh,
just
it's got
call
no
them
name
new
at the
ones.
moment. There's a song we're playing with no name, right?
You love having no name. You want to be mysterious, really, don't you guys?
It's kind of our niche now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's but yeah, like there's certain songs that don't necessarily focus on the chorus as much, and like don't even really have a chorus. It's like, yeah, it's different. So I suppose like there's our old batch of tunes that you could say like Headlights and Gamble. Weird class is
Yeah.
old because we've had it so long. It's like process of getting it recorded and stuff. And then Keeping Me is even older. We've just never got round to it.
Right, so
it's like-
in a way, you started off with bigger choruses. Now you're just they're going smaller till they don't exist anymore.
Yeah, basically, we're actually instrumental jazz band now. So.
Oh, mate.
We're about 2 years away from releasing that stuff.
My dad's gonna shit himself when he hears actually Ace
Nice.
Jazz.
It's got the brown note in it and everything. But you know what, mate? I think we should do a thing just to get you know all of you guys. Do you want to grab that whiteboard beside you? Because we'll do a little game where I'll ask a question and we'll get the band to write down who they think it'll most likely be, and you'll write down who you think it'll most likely be, and we'll find out more about the band. So we'll go first with M's question, who says, "Who's the biggest lightweight when you're out on the beers?" So
Me,
we're gonna
it's
write,
me,
We're
move
gonna write
on.
Harry's down.
Move on, it's me.
Joe.
No,
Joe,
no one even needs
there
to
was
put
no
that
hesitation.
to a vote.
Joe's
it's
first
me.
night out with our manager that we met across the road.
Oh,
He ended up kissing the manager.
Oh no.
I had to pull over on the way home. He only had 4 pints. He was thrown up everywhere.
I-
He was laying
just
on the
for-
floor
if-
outside KFC.
For reference, I
course
hadn't
it was
eaten
KFC.
all day.
Of course it, yeah. KFC.
I hadn't
yeah.
eaten all day, and it was like 4 or 5 pints. I'm gonna throw the 5 in there, but
4 to 5 pints.
4 to
Take
5
the
pints
shirt
of
off any
ale,
man's
Barky.
back.
So only Copperberg, lad.
It was the sugar that did you, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah, mate. Honestly,
Okay, so here we go. Who's most likely to not make it home? Oh, well, this one's taking a bit more thought.
Oh, you know, there's
This
a lot
one's
to
taking
this.
more thought. Oh, there's some whisperings going on with the band. It's more pressure on you, Harry, I'm afraid. But
OT.
I feel like there's a backstory here. Has this happened a lot?
Well, he was with you the other. You say it the other week.
The other week.
He couldn't get home. You pointed which direction for him to walk, like 10 minutes from his house.
Quite a lot, to be honest. Where you just-
Last
on a night
weekend.
out, he'll just disappear, and you'll find him the next day.
The best one was after we did the Hello Sound live gig. He left Harry's and was just wandering home. A police car pulls over next to him. He's like, "Where have you been, mate?" Because this is still in the middle of the pandemic. He's like,
Yeah.
I've just been at a party. And the next day he tells us about it. He's like, "I thought you were offering me a lift home."
It's not how please men work. Who's most likely to order too much food? Oh, this one's again. These are taking a bit more
Yeah.
thought. Where it's the obvious choice of lightweight was Joe. Far too quick, but who are we going for? You've gone for Joe.
Yeah.
I
We're
we
know
smashing it,
each other
isn't it?
too well.
I wrote this one with Joe in mind because Joe works on the Twitch. That's the back down. That's how you get a gig on here. You first work here, you
Thanks.
work your way up. I'm performing next week. And Joe will often have come in and been like, oh yeah, just had a curry, and I'll go, I'm just going to pop out for some food. And Joe's like, hey, I'll come with you. Like, two T's Joe is what we call him. He can finish off a kebab in lightning speed.
Yes.
Who's most likely to lose a shoe? Just on a night out. Do you know there's always them random shoes? And stuff. Oh, I mean,
It
quite
wasn't
quick there.
actually his shoes to lose.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh, OT you've gone for. So let's have your explanation of OT, and then I want to hear the Joe explanation.
I don't really have an explanation. He's just out of all of us, he would lose a shoe.
Yeah, he would.
Do you have any defence to this OT?
No.
No, I'd love it if you look down. You just got one shoe on now. What was your explanation for Joe?
So our last gig in London, I let Joe use me desert boots, right? And I went, Joe, did you get me desert boots from the venue? Like, did you bring them home with you? I
Yeah.
don't know why you would not bring them back.
No,
like,
no,
you're
because
gigging
surely he
shoes,
would have
you come
been
in with shoes.
wearing them.
He
Yeah.
took Spur with him, right? And he went the next day, nah, mate, it gives you them back. As if after the gig, when I'm ordering Jaeger bombs at the bar, you're going to walk over to me with a set of desert boots and go, where's your shoes back?
Do you know what?
Halfway
I
through the
feel
night.
like you've almost put that on me, but that is 100% your fault. I offloaded them onto you.
Why would I take shoes off you halfway
Because
through
they're
a night
yours.
out? But you had them on your feet.
Yeah, but they were yours.
Joe,
I came up to him after
It's not bowling, Joe.
No, it's
Come on.
not. But I mean, I came up to you after the game. I was like, "Yeah, here's your shoes, mate." I put them next to your bag, and you're like, "Oh yeah, sound nice one, lad." And you left them there. It's on
No.
you, mate.
I've had one from DJ Lou Clark again. Big up. Who's most likely to forget the chorus during a live gig?
Me? I'm not gonna lie. There has been times where I've made the words up. I mean,
Really?
yeah, like not everyone knows every word.
Do
you know
you
what I
guys
mean?
notice when he makes
I've only
the
done it.
words?
It's only
Yeah,
once
you're
or
like looking
twice.
like, what is
Do you
going on?
do it at London? Literally, a London gig.
Most probably.
Every song
I was
was
quite drunk.
just the words, just like Carlsberg's
Yeah.
nice, innit?
No, the thing is, like, people there for music and I laugh.
Do you have like go-to words that you go through then when you forget it?
Just whatever fits.
Whatever.
Like, oh yeah,
Just going for the rhythm.
yeah.
Caterpillar pie, Tina the Healy.
Joe lost me shoes.
Okay, this is a good one. Who's most likely to become a millionaire? Ooh, straight away.
Yeah.
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
guys. Make sure you get in any more you got for these. These are mine. But
Yeah.
there we go.
Harry Stonks Whiston.
He will literally be at practice, and I can see him on his phone doing stocks and like trading.
What is this like? Are you into your bitcoins and stuff? Or
Yeah, a
is it,
little bit.
oh,
I'm not always the best.
how's
at it,
that
I'm not
working
gonna
out,
lie.
though? 'Cause I've-
I'm not always the best at it. It has its
Yeah.
ups and downs.
You had me in London, didn't you? Because you were chatting to just some random three lads, and I'd made a little meme of like the Stonks guy, you know, like the Stonks meme where it's the bald guy, and
yeah.
I'd photoshopped Harry's head onto it.
Stonks.
So I was like, "Oh, have any of you lads seen that Stonks meme?" It sounded like a proper dad.
Yeah, you seen that song's me? It's on the YouTube. Okay, here's last one I've got. If you guys want any more, then ask on Twitch. Who's most likely to go on Love Island? So there we go.
The only one of us who, well, speaking to myself, the only one who feels comfortable with his top off.
He's got the guns for it.
He
hasn't
has, to be
Come
fair,
on,
hasn't he?
give us a little tense.
Oh, I can't be doing
Come
We've
on.
got SYFTA
I want to
OnlyFans,
feel
so
what it's
I
like
can't
to be
give out
pregnant.
can't give out free content.
No, of course, mate. But okay, you're on Love Island, yeah.
Am
You're
I?
on there. Let's say you're
Let's
on
say
there.
I'm on there.
They were in there. Let's say Joe is an attractive lady, which you've obviously thought of him as at some point after a few beveraginos.
I know what you're gonna say.
How are you going to win Joe's fair heart?
Do you know what? I'll just be myself.
Yeah, that
Wouldn't
I know,
work.
I want a bloody line, mate.
You want a
I want
lie?
a line. Joe
What would I say?
needs more than that. Joe doesn't know you right now. Joe is he's tall enough to be in the old band he got kicked out of now.
Thank
he's,
you. Yeah.
He's got legs from here to Aberdeen. And,
Do you know what? Do you know? I'd just say, I've put a complaint into Spotify because you're the latest hottest single and you're not on the list.
I don't mind it, mate. Has it won over Joe?
Yeah, go on then. Yeah. Do you know what?
debating
Yeah,
it here.
I'll give you that one.
He's fully
I
debating
feel like
it.
it's more like poetic irony because we've never been put on any Spotify playlist ever. But
But you're not
Spotify,
SYFTA right
if you're
now.
watching.
You're currently the attractive.
Yeah, what
Joe.
are you talking about?
Exactly.
Joe
Yeah.
nuts.
Joe Nuts.
None your Cal. None your fucking business.
Mako himself. Who's most likely to go on a secret date and tell no one? Ooh, a secret date.
Yeah.
Let's get something written down. I feel like if this is one of your mates, there might be some hidden beef here, which is my favourite kind of beef. Jake.
Because we talk about dating, right? Sometimes.
You
when
put
we-
it into songs sometimes.
Yeah, I always do. to be
Yeah.
All
fair.
the time.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about dating, and then all of a sudden, Gregor will be like, "Oh yeah, I was on this date the other week." I was like, "Why didn't you tell me the other week? Like, where's this come from, and why have I not seen a picture?" And you know what I mean? You've got to improve.
You wanna know
Gotta
what's
get in on.
happening. You
Yeah,
wanna
you
get the
do.
goss. Nothing's going on in lockdown, mate.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
want,
It's one of those. Just want to. If it doesn't go well.
yeah,
One of
you
those,
don't
you
want to.
can play it safe.
Yeah, be like.
I always tell the story though, even if it doesn't go well. Like,
Yeah, you do, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna go into it.
Smell.
What happens in the band stays in band
Yes,
practice.
it does.
Goodness me. But I would say, I've heard you can rap every NWA album.
Not everyone. Just
Not
a
everyone.
couple songs.
Can you give me just a line of one of the songs just rapped?
I'm not gonna say any swear words and get cancelled. By
Yeah, just don't say any racial things.
Yeah.
But you can pick the song, so you should know one that maybe has less.
Crazy
Words in it.
motherfucking named Ice Cube.
Yeah, that's good. Can you keep going?
From the gang's called Attitude.
Yes. There we go. That's how you bounce around.
Yeah.
I mean, you're saying what's the best chat line and does it work? I think we've already heard it.
We've had one.
That was a good
I'm
one.
not a dentist, but I'd give you a filling.
The way you said that was exactly like a dad on the sofa. Watching Countdown. Who's that doing? Is that doing maths? Yeah. Do you know what, lad? That's not a bad one. Headlights is on my best of 2021 so
Oh,
far
cheers, mate.
playlist. Oh, that's very kind.
Thank you.
That's Brian's BSV promotions there.
Headlights isn't even on my best of 2021 list, so we're doing well.
Do you guys have a favourite song you play live then?
At the moment, it's
Yeah.
probably The Hurt.
Yeah,
It's a new
I
one.
think-
I'd say Breathe personally.
Yeah.
I like Breathe because it's got that part where it just suddenly just like kind of
Chills.
stops and chills. Then
Yeah.
it hits
Yeah.
you quite quick.
Yeah, yeah.
So what is Breathe about then?
Breathe is about breathing. So,
Is it?
so basically,
For the
it's like-
asthmatics out there.
you were right.
Yeah.
Nah, it's about like when you're in tough times and that, and like you sort of feel like the world's on top of you, and you're like, it sounds dead simple, but literally all you have to do is like sit back, take a breath, like realize what's happening. Do you know
It's
what I
about
mean?
being like overwhelmed.
Yeah. So like just like taking a step back and trying to figure it out.
And did you guys like feel a little bit overwhelmed during like the lockdown? Because I'm guessing like you've had gigs cancelled because of it. Was there a time when you guys kind of thought like this might not carry on?
Yeah. Well, not that it wouldn't carry on. Like we'll be a band for a while. I hope. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A while doesn't even sound that long.
Yeah.
We'll be
a-
around for a while, just
few more
while we're
weeks.
young and attractive.
But yeah, it's like I don't know. We'd sort of done the Ritz, and then we had a Manchester headline, Liverpool headline. Like things were going well. We're going on tour with the ratings,
Yeah,
and
it
it's
seemed
like
big from the get go.
yeah, and then it just full stop. Do you know what I mean? So we
Yeah.
were just like thinking, are we going to get these opportunities again, and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's picking back up now.
It seems to be coming.
Yeah.
I've heard there's been even offers of foreign gigs at one point, Joe.
Yeah, September. It's not been booked in, but we should be flying.
That's
Borderline.
potentially
Yeah, it's the
borderline.
Gibraltar. Yeah.
Gibraltar. Nice. Never even been there myself.
No,
not.
neither have I.
There you go. But you've been paid potentially to go there.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, why are you going to Amsterdam, mate? No one's paying you. Oh, man. So what can we expect from someone that's never seen a SYFTA set? What are we going to be witnessing?
Just pure greatness.
A load of sweat.
A load of
Yeah,
speed.
it's
Me,
hot.
me and Grego
hot in
sweat
here.
so badly.
That's good.
Nice, mate.
That's so attractive, you know. For all the ladies watching, sweaty boys.
I mean,
Is sweat attractive? No. Okay, there we go. It's unanimous. Oh, here we go. I have sports day tomorrow. Oh, that's sweet. So who's most likely to come last in sports day, as in running?
probably me.
Probably you. Like, they all agree.
I'm quite inclined to pull a hamstring, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I might not even finish.
Me and you are
You're-
pretty injury prone, aren't we? So
Yeah. Well, you're like ex-footballer.
No, I mean, I used to play a bit of football and stuff. I've not played in years.
Were you like Sunday League?
Yeah.
What was your position?
Centre mid.
Centre mid, dynamic,
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
good. Joe, you used to play a bit, didn't you?
yeah, I recently started playing five-a-side again.
Oh, well.
Tell them the score.
It
last
was
game.
it was 21-1,
21.
to the other team. Nah, Joe
Nice.
Coburn got the one.
Good on him.
I was in net, and I have now been dubbed Joe the Civ Drake.
SYFTA.
Hang on.
They should have
SYFTA.
called you, really.
You got beat 21-1 and you were in goal.
Yeah.
Do you know what, mate?
Were you
I'm
even
gonna
watching the game?
I'm gonna put it down to
you
poor
saving it with your
defending,
sticks?
just the lack of fitness in the team. Pollard Albion FC, if any of you are watching, just lack of fitness in the team. It
In
just
the
left me exposed at the back, mate. It was just nothing I could do.
Nothing you could do.
Nothing
I
I
mean,
could
what
do.
you could have done is stop the ball.
Do you know what? I did a fair few times, but it's just like
Just a bit of a nightmare
it
for
was.
you.
You thought, who's your favourite Spice Girl? Just seeing that. Sporty Spice. Mel C, we
Mel
love you.
C. Love her.
Mel C. Oh, I love a bit of Mel C. I've met Baby Spice was my first proper crush, you know.
Ah.
Before I even knew what a crush was, I just put a poster up on my ceiling and I just like stared at it at
Fat
night.
is
And Mum
it?
was like, "Why have you put that there?" It's 'cause I just went, "I like looking at her." Creepy as anything, because she ended up working in the same building as me, and I did the same thing through the window. But guys, on that note, I want to let you guys get ready to perform. So let's get those towels at the ready, because it's going to be a sweaty old gig. Harry, I'll let you join the rest of the band. Sweat out that Nando's, and you lot, I don't want you to go anywhere. I know there's temptation to watch that Love Island, but if you want to watch men sweating, potentially taking their tops off, this is the place to view it. Stick around, because we'll be right back with SYFTA's performance in just about 3 minutes.